Okay, next matchup in the FFT Arena AI Tournament Season 3 is going to be between two newcomers to FFT Arena, Whitebox on top and DARKANGELUXZ on bottom. Alright, let's take a look at the two teams here. We got Jumpy the Lancer, Tanky the Paladin, Tricky the Squire, and Squishy the Dancer. Pretty much here, we have a item bot Lancer with a defense up and teleport. Has Reflect, immune to Charm, immune to Don't Act, immune to Undead. It's got good evasion, good speed. Defense up on a tanky item bot Lancer. Not too bad actually. With defense up is going to help him survive a lot of the physical hits. Reflect is going to help bounce off some regular spells like black magic or some time magic and whatnot. It just won't block summon magic, just a forewarning. And Chiromet's nice because you can prevent charm as well as undead. You can also absorb dark with it too. He also carries all the jumps as well. So very tanky item bot Lancer is. We have a martial arts paladin here with PA save, as well as punch art. Yeah, martial arts paladin with punch art. Thank you. PA save, as I was going to bring up before, is going to make his punch art damage go even higher. He is basically all chivalry except for Grand Cross and has all the punch art skills. He has a wide range of status immunity, which includes silence, sleep, frog, don't move, blind, poison, berserk, sleep, death. Yeah, even death sentence. So this guy is stacked with status immunity. However, he is not very high in the PA. So he's gonna have to get hit like a bunch of times, and hopefully PA save will go off often enough for it to really kick in and matter. He does have flies, so he'll have no trouble. He'll have no trouble maneuvering his way around the map and whatever. Kitetsu knife, bit of a curious choice. Oh, so he can heal the Lancer with the Kitetsu slash. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But other than that, though. Other than that, this Paladin's going to take a really long time for PA to really start stacking up. We have a Abandoned Squire with Flash Hat for Innocent, Black Costume for Fire and Dark Absorption as well, Platina Shield to prevent Wind and Water, and a Feather Mantle. Very nice. This Squire's got a lot of physical evade going for him. With this Squire, he has all the basic skills, except for Focus and Ultima. This is very physical oriented. And he has all the he has all the ninjutsus that you can ever want, including the Taunt skills and Kajasogi. Although I don't know how often this squad is gonna be using any. Well, he might use the taunts, definitely. I mean, Coral Sword basically as a 20% chance of proccing Water Ball. Also, a Water Elemental Overwhelm. It should do some decent damage still, but I'm just not sure what skill the squad is really going to use, honestly. I mean, he could try to heal himself with the Mayaton, but given the fact that he has a lot of evasion, he could miss. So you might have screwed yourself over as far as self-healing, because you may have to rely on this Paladin or this Lancer to heal you up. And finally, we have a Dancer who, well, it's just brute force with equipped range and warpath. Gastrophetus, yeah, this girl's gonna hurt a lot. Also has counter, I guess, to go up against enemy crossbow users, I suppose. HP Restore, I think, would have been a little bit better in my opinion. It showed me has Execute, Cover Fire, and all the equipment breaks. So a very squishy but very high damaging Dancer. Ninjutsu using Squire, Martial Arts Paladin, and a tanky item bot Lancer that Whitebox has brought forth here. Meanwhile, DARKANGELUXZ has Dark Knight the Paladin, Dark Cancer the Lancer, Dark Sum the Summoner, and Dark Samura the Samurai. Everyone's all dark, I suppose, and they're all girls too. Interesting. Sorry. It's just a bit of a cough today. We have another martial arts paladin, She carries Blood Sword this time around. Very interesting. She has 3 pieces of equipment that are immune to dead. Genji Shield, Chameleon Robe, and Angel Ring. A little overdoing it in my opinion, unless you're really, really paranoid about the death proc stat. But if you're gonna make a martial arts paladin, number one, you probably would have been better off giving her a lot more PA. I mean, this guy's not perfect either, but you would have been a lot better off giving her a lot more PA. Number two, males are usually better with martial arts than females are, with the exception of dancers. Because female dancers with punch art and martial arts can also be pretty deadly too. That being said, however, this paladin I don't think would be, I don't think this paladin quite fits as a martial arts unit, but anywho, she does carry Nurse, only just Nurse, yeah. For punch arts, she has Earth Slash, Secret Fist, Sigma Magic Chakra, and Revive. She does have martial arts, which is nice, but it's still not really enough PA to have it really matter. Counter is good because you can at least absorb some HP back with the Blood Sword, but again, I don't think the HP is really high enough. Teleport to help her maneuver her way around the map. We have an Item Bot Lancer, but unlike the male counterpart, this one has item and throw item. Dragon Spear, Ignore Height, that's pretty good. Plenty of evade thanks to Platina Shield and the Elf Mantle. Not sure why you would have Platina Armor though, because adding MA doesn't really do much. Maybe if you gave her like, I don't know, like a diamond armor or crystal mail or something, or even a gold armor would have been fine too. Any anti-status or hell, even a PA boost in armor would have been fine for this Lancer, but Platina Armor, because what that does is it adds 1 point to MA, and Lancers don't really use MA at all. So just a bit of a slight error on your part. Otherwise, she does what she does best, jump around and chuck items. With 40 Brave, though, she's not going to be hitting for a lot. Not really a lot. We have a Summoner here with only Mugo, Cyclops, Raze, and Holy. You could have thrown in Asuna, because you would want to get rid of some nasty status effects that might come in your way. So lack of Asuna means lack of status protection, or status removal rather. But this is a pretty MA stacked summoner otherwise. Holy's going to do a lot of damage, so will Cyclops. And again, because of the no JP cap, you could have taken full advantage of it by adding more spells to it. You could have added in like, I don't know, like a Raise 2 even. You could have added in Lich or something to take a better advantage of the summoner's high MA. So you could have added more to this girl, is my point. And a time magic is using Samurai, Cheery, decent damage with the physical melee front, attack up. For counter magic, all she has for skills is Murasame, Heaven's Cloud, Muramasa, Haste 2, Don't Move, Demi 1, and Demi 2. She's not really going to have a lot of MP to cast those time magic spells in the first place, number one. So you would have been a lot better off giving her some MP boosting gear, like Cross Helm, and then maybe one of the robes. Plus, counter magic, as I say before, can be very iffy sometimes because the enemy can use their spell on you, and if they absorb it, it bounces back at them for healing, and that's something that you just don't want. So yeah, overall, basically, martial arts paladin, item bot lancers, which is, I guess, alright. Summoner, who might be the best unit out of the four, in my opinion, and the one that deals the most damage, obviously. And the samurai, while might be alright in the melee front, she has a limited amount of MP to make time magic even useful. So, a lot of HP though, but very low MP, unfortunately. With that being said, though, let's see how both of you do. We're gonna be going to map 65, the granary of Bethel Garrison. I'm sorry this analysis was a little bit too long. There's just some stuff I wanted to go over and talk about, considering these are two newcomers. So let's just cut them some slack. So we got whitebox and the yellow, not white, strangely enough, and Dark Angel Lux and the black. A jump hits for 77 damage though. That lands with defense up. Oh, reflected Sweet Time for 223 damage. Nice. And that's while that Paladin's defending. But then again, she has very minimal evasion to take full advantage of defending. So, and that dancer just pretty much one-shot that summoner. This is Demi 2. Demi 2s are percentage-based spells. In that case, it only took half of the dancer's HP off. So, DARKANGELUXZ is on the defensive right now. Southern Cross for 119 damage. Alright, that time Sweet Time got blocked. Squire's damage output is still impressive. Heaven's Cloud didn't really do a lot. Cover Fire, which actually did a lot. Holy will go off. And she heals herself with a Holy. Now Magic Rain does absorb Wind and Holy, so a Holy Heal, while very powerful, also very MP consuming because a simple Moogle would have been a lot better and less MP wasted. This is Transfusion that time, and Tricky will go for another Sweet Ton, 223 damage again. Now the Summoner is going to go back on the attack to see if she can wear out this Dancer. Heaven's Cloud hits. She's going to go back forward and go for Cover Fire, taking out DARKANGEL's Paladin, but she doesn't have to be raised. Holy goes off. Takes off the Dancer. So both teams are in a bit of a loop right now. It's just going to be a matter of who can outstand back who at this point. We do see a high Ether though. So the Samurai is going to be fed Ethers, as long as she needs them at least. The Tricky will go for Sweet Ton, Counter Magic, neither hits. That's the other thing too is, again, Counter Magic can be used against you oftentimes, but there are times where Counter Magic can be pretty effective. There's a PA save right there. And it is too bad that there was no double Demi 2 off Reflect. That would have been really sweet. Phoenix down once again, and Tanky will go for a Earth Slash. Dragon Spirit does trigger. There's a Shuriken from the Squire. So far, there's a block right there. So far, DARKANGELUXZ is actually looking pretty good here. He's ahead 4-3 at the moment. And Tanky just does not do enough damage because, again, he doesn't have a high amount of PA to begin with. So he's going to get hit a bunch of more times for the damage to really matter. Damage split after a slash for the Samurai. And crossbow shot misses. Very unfortunate. So the Dancer is going down. And Lancer is going to go for a jump on the Summoner. Dropping her. Instant jump too. Secret Fist hits. So that Lancer is going to be going down pretty soon. And it does look like that DARKANGELUXZ does have round 1, pretty much. See, the don't move is going to get redirected. It will. Lancer's got 1 turn left to live. He goes down. Well, Samurai went down. There's a Blood Sword shot. Lancer will be going down next time he gets a turn. Southern Cross. Dropping the Summoner. And Tricky will go for a melee whack. Nice amount of damage, actually. Mirror Sonic for the Samurai. Have a fire from the Dancer. So it is pretty much 2 on 4 right now in DARKANGEL's favor. Well, it might be a permanent 2 on 3, or it could be 3 on 3, depending on the squish hits, as it does hit. But Heaven's Cloud will put the Dancer right back down. Only the Squire can resurrect because he does have Wish. Wish hits once again, and Heaven's Cloud hits once again. That Samurai is doing a good job perform an anti-sandbag, and that hit right through Abandon, 29%. That was very lucky, actually. Earth Slash misses the Lancer, but kills the Summoner. And Hokuton. You don't see that used anymore. That Lancer just crystallized, so that Squire, if he can get that Dancer back up, and if she can grab the crystal, that would be perfect for White Box. Because he's not getting anywhere with this right now. And Wish did miss, that's very unfortunate. Samurai does eat the crystal first. And does a haste too. Masamune would have been actually a lot better to use in that case, but I digress. So we are definitely in a loop here right now, as it is pretty much 2-on-3. Dark Angel is actually favored in this one right now. 92% Secret Fist. That is really high. And this Paladin doesn't have any MA stack on her whatsoever. Is that best compat? It has to be. Whoa, chakra action right there. Earth Slash this time for only 99 damage. Demi 2. Misses. The Squire does at least be on an even terrain, so that way, when should the Paladin be in range, he can go for a revive on the Squire. But he might be kept busy trying to put down Sandbag, trying to cancel Sandbag as often as he can. So White Box is definitely in some trouble, actually. As is pretty much 4-on-1. That Paladin's in critical. And he's just only one offensive move away from being put down. A crit Earth Slash, but that Paladin does go down. So Dark Angel Lugs takes round 1. We shall see what happens in round 2. Round 2 is about to get underway as we are now on map 71, Doldabar Swamp. Round 1 was pretty tight, although Dark Angel was slowly gained more and more momentum, and then he just eventually won. We're gonna see how round 2 shapes up. This being a much larger map, much more spread out. And, you know, plenty of space for the units to escape from each other anyways. A Holy's about to go off. You see the squad's going to go for Sweet Ton first, combo that with the crossbow, or cover fire rather, takes out the summoner. The Paladin goes for nerfs and just teleports forward, while Tanky would go for Southern Cross, hitting through that double evasion. Double don't move, but only hits the Squire, and that's the one with Innocent too. But the bandage is right there to remove the don't move anyways. See a Demi 2 from the Samurai. And Sweet Ton puts the female Paladin in a critical. Dancer using cover fire as opposed to just using her regular grass to fetus shot, but no matter. More damage from the Southern Cross. There's a jump. Oh, that was meant to redirect the Demi 2 spell, that's right. Smart AI indeed. Quick Murasame, after the summoner just got res, who immediately gets a turn, is going to go for one more Holy. But Squad's going to put her down first. Crossbow shot misses. So far, White Box is faring a little bit better this time, as opposed to round 1. No PA save that time. Earth Slash for a low anti-sandbag. Combine that with the jump. takes off the samurai. Samurai gets right back up, but the squire's gonna do a quick shuriken to put her right back down. So far, from the looks of things, whitebox is gonna be taking round 2. Definitely doing with the whole map separation really makes a world of difference. Little shuriken action from the squire once again. No PA save this time. With a counter blood sword right there. Jump roll me 99 damage then. Ooh, execute. Nice. We rarely see execute these days, but glad it's being used right now. There's a haste onto the dancer. And Tanky goes for chakra and gets some of it back. Re-raise once again and execute once again. So it's currently 4 on 2 in Whitebox's favor. And once again, Dragon Spirit occurs. Earth Slash, no damage split though. Another Earth Slash. And 371 damage from that dancer, and as a poke to finish the job. So, Whitebox tied this match up. Let's go to round 3. Alright, tiebreaker time, as we are now on map 5, the roof of Riovaine's castle. It definitely seems like Whitebox had a much more comfortable time with Dark Angel's team, knowing that the map was much more spread out. So we'll see if round 3 can favor either team. Tricky rushes forward. There's a Sweet Taunt, only 140 damage. Summoner immediately goes for a Moogle. The Samurai looks for, I believe, Demi. Crossbow shot that hurts for 260 damage. Demi does connect. See, Jumpy goes for a jump. Puts the Samurai in the critical, but Dark Lens is right there for the X potion. Earth Slash misses. There's a Southern Cross. Taking out the not taking out the Paladin, but rather damaging the Paladin. Reflected Sweet Taunt, which is really nice. Holy onto the Dancer that's coming up. And we are going to see a Demi 2 onto the Paladin. Summoner goes down first though. And Demi 2 misses. So it does look like that right now Whitebox has everything under control. As is already 4 on 2. Well, 4 on 3 rather. There's a Murasame once again. Crossbow shot actually hits, but it's going to trigger Dragon Spirit. And there's another jump. Dark Angel is definitely in a lot of trouble. He's in sandbag mode, which is something he does not want to be in right now. Whitebox is pretty much having a ball right now. And Lancer does finally go down. And 241 damage from the Samurai, despite 40 Brave. Still pretty impressive. But unfortunately though, impressive isn't enough in this case. And Tanky would go for a melee whack, but doesn't hit. Should have gone for Repeating Fist. And there's Shuriken once again. And jumping to the... Well, he is feeling froggy. Goes for another jump. There's a PA save right there. Yeah, Dark Angel is definitely stuck in a permanent 4 on 2 disadvantage right now. Hokuton hits. Combine that with the jump, takes her out. Another blood sword, more PA save right there. And no counter that time. No counter that time, excuse me. And Cup of Fire gets blocked. No Dragon Spirit this time though. I don't know if the Lance is going to be able to pick up the Summoner or the Samurai in time. She is going to be forced to grab the crystal though. She does. The Samurai gets right back up. Crossbow shot hitting. Once again, this time no Dragon Spirit. And Earth Slash does take out the Samurai. Bow Rush hits. And there's only one unit left. And I don't think she's going to be able to do it. Poke, there's a counter. And a little Southern Cross action. Hits the right target actually. And down she goes. Oh, not yet. Re-raise. Re-raise does trigger. But now she's down. 378 damage. Nothing to laugh at whatsoever. So whitebox, good job. You will be moving on. And Dark Angel Lux, you'll be going down to the Doom train. GG.